actually, I can't forget about you guys. So today we have a little adventure for you guys. My name is Scott, by the way. Welcome to the Grizzly Project. I've been away for a long time and we're gonna have to do some catching up. But for right now, I need to go back to the office. Today is a work day. It's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, actually. It's kind of sunny outside, but the weather is not too hot. We are in California and we have an adventure for us later today. But first I have to go contribute some hours into work and then I'll let you guys know what we're doing, okay? So stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's have a recap moment. So I started the Grizzly Project around 3 years ago today, I think. Not today, but 3 years ago from now. I started that for two reasons. One, to lose weight and keep myself accountable and kind of film the journey between me going from I think 270 to 200. So my goal was to get to 200, and the way I did that was I didn't shave my beard or get a haircut or anything like that, which I hated. And I got to my goal, actually. I got to 200, I was excited, I was happy, but then there was no other goal after that. I think that's where that kind of fell through. Like, once I hit my goal, I didn't really record anything. But the second part of that project was kind of to keep myself accountable and to film more, and that's where I failed. So now we're gonna try this all over again, but with a different project in mind. And so I'm gonna kind of show you what we're gonna be up to now. So one of the things I've been doing a lot recently is taking photos. So I love photography now, as much as I love video, but I haven't done any video recently. I kind of took a break from video and I decided to kind of teach myself some basics. And the best way to kind of do that is kind of to get into photography. You learn lighting, composition, you learn a bunch of things that can be applied to film. But now I do it a lot. So I'm gonna kind of go through the process of how I usually film stuff or how I usually take pictures, and in this process we're gonna kind of find our way to teaching you something about it, something that I've learned and I feel like that helped. So today's episode, we're gonna call it an episode. I haven't said that for a while. Today's episode is gonna be about scouting, kind of looking for your location. This can be applied to film and photography, but right now I'm gonna use it in the sense of photography. So you gotta have an idea of what you wanna shoot or where you wanna shoot. So if you have a concept, this helps you out because you kinda have a foundation of what you want or what you're visualizing, right? So today's concept is a sports concept, and we're doing a basketball kind of theme concept, but we're gonna go look for some different things to kind of use. So I guess our first location is in Newport. So we have an open space. There's a lot of palm trees, which kind of gives us that beachy vibe that I want, but along with a good basketball court. It's not too crazy busy. Usually in basketball courts you'll find good teams playing, or not good teams playing, I don't know if they're good or bad, but you find people playing. You know, it is a basketball court and that's what it's used for. So there's good lighting at the moment. And one thing you need to know about scouting locations, it's always good to check times, different times. So if you find an area that you like, you want to come back at different points of time, because you don't know when you're, like, if you have a specific time that you want to shoot, make sure you come and check out that area at that specific time. Don't just go there expecting that lighting's going to be the same or anything like that. So this is one area that I think can be beneficial and useful. But I have a couple more that I want to check out. So like I said, we're in Newport and let's go check it out. So tip number 2 is you want to have more than one spot, because you never know what the circumstance can be. So you always want to be prepared by having more than one spot. So tip number 2, look for a secondary, even a third spot for you to film. You could always have your primary, but always have backups. It's always good to have. So let's go check out some other basketball courts around this area. So as you can see, our second location is actually really nice, and we have everything we want here. But the problem that we have is that there's people playing. So it is 5:24. I don't know if you can see that, 5:24. And in this moment, we can assume that more people come and play, or we can just mark it as a situation around this time that more the basketball courts won't be available. But the thing as well to notice is look at the lighting. So there's a lot of shadow due to the overcast of the trees. The light's hitting over there, so that's another thing to keep in mind around this time. But what I love is those palm trees, as you can see, and then getting that angle. And not only that, but the fencing. There's a lot of elements and textures that you can play with this location. So location number 2, we put some notes, and we're just gonna keep going from here. And since this is kind of the spur of the moment, I just decided to film. We have a guest, one of our models coming in to we're gonna shoot. As I'm kind of talking about scouting locations, because I scouted these locations a couple days ago. But I'm gonna introduce you to her. Hopefully she'll be okay with filming. If not, then you will not get introduced to her. But right now I'm just gonna kind of do some tests and kind of see what we can shoot here. Hi, Kat. Say hello.
Hello.
We're doing a little filming right now, so I'm gonna put you guys over here so you guys can have a visual of us. Let's give this another shot.
This is his little bird. Let me just see if I can squeegee this out.
So we're doing a little outfit change right now, as well as looking for our last location. So pretty much we shot where we said we were gonna shoot, and we got the golden hour look. Kat was pretty excited about what she got, right, Kat?
Yes.
She didn't even want to leave the spot, guys. So now we're just gonna go for our final little shot and see what we can capture. Look at that sun over there, those palm trees.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful over there.
Final countdown.
See if I can capture that.
I just signed up for the gym.
We just ran to get our last shots in the sun. I'm dying. Cat's struggling over there.
No balance.
Come on, Cat. We gotta finish this up strong. So this is not a scouted location. This is just an everyday you find across the board location, and you just work with it. While we get Kat to kind of get herself situated, we'll enjoy the scenery.